It seems there is now clear and unambiguous evidence that the Chinese cheated in the 2021 Olympics. And yet, no one has seemed to really care. The New York Times and German broadcaster ARD reported that just before the 2021 Tokyo Games, 23 Chinese swimmers tested positive for a performance-enhancing drug known as trimetazidine, a prescription heart drug banned by the World Anti-Doping Agency. I think I pronounced it wrong, but you would think these swimmers would be suspended, banned, but no, we didn't even hear about it at the time, and those athletes went on to compete in the Summer Games, some winning gold. How did this happen? So these swimmers apparently escaped punishment because a Chinese anti-doping agency suggested that they were unintentionally exposed to the drug by contamination, the old O.J. Simpson defense. Everyone who tested positive was staying at the same hotel at the end of 2020 where trace amounts of the drug were found in the kitchen, apparently in the sink drains and vents. But Chinese investigators never claimed to have found the banned drugs in any food that was actually consumed by these swimmers. The World Anti-Doping Agency didn't even challenge the kitchen contamination theory. The agency only appointed a special prosecutor to review the case, well, now, 3 years after the fact. How did a drug that comes in a pill form contaminate an entire kitchen and dozens of Chinese swimmers? And why did anyone believe this? Now, remember, the drug is the same drug that Russian figure skater Kamila Valieva was suspended for using at the 2022 Winter Olympics. The World Anti-Doping Agency quickly sanctioned her after learning about the positive test, something that she too said was from contamination. So how did the Chinese get away with it? Joining me now is Travis Tygart. He's the CEO of the United States Anti-Doping Agency. Thanks very much for coming on the program. Appreciate it. So how did they get away with it?
Well, that's the big question. And I would start with saying there's many hundreds to thousands of people around the world now, athletes in particular, that do care and are incredibly frustrated and angered that this happened. And we're just now finding out about it because it was put into the press and reported by the New York Times and the German documentary, as you indicated. But those are where the questions are. How in the world did the global regulator, the watchdog that's supposed to ensure a level playing field for all athletes when they go to an Olympic game, Paralympic game, or elite level competition, how did they turn a blind eye and allow the Chinese anti-doping organization to effectively sweep these 23 positive tests on their top swimmers, many of whom we now know had the positive test, but also went on to the 2021 Olympic Games and won medals? How did they allow them just to sweep this under the carpet without the rules that we all agree to being enforced fairly and uniformly like they are in every other country in the world?
You've been accused by the World Anti-Doping Agency of having a politically motivated response. Let me read you what they said. Mr. Tygart's allegations are politically motivated, delivered with the intention of undermining WADA's work to protect clean sport around the world. WADA notes that the damaging comments have been delivered without any supporting evidence whatsoever. Your response?
Look, we're against cheating. Yeah. We're here to ensure that clean athletes, the victims of those that rob athletes when they cheat at events, we're here to ensure that their rights are upheld. So WADA can attack and use personal ridiculous vendettas that they want. But at the end of the day, let's see the facts. Let's be open. Let's be transparent. And let's see what the motives in you allowing China to sweep these under the rug and give answers to the community, particularly clean athletes heading into the 2024 Olympic Games that are going to now have to compete.
Travis Tygart, thank you very much for coming on. Appreciate it. Thank you for watching. Go to NewsNationNow.com to find NewsNation on your cable provider. And don't forget to click the red subscribe button below to get more of NewsNation's fact-driven, unbiased coverage.